topic. The name of the topic is types of companies. So you can see on the board that I have prepared a list of the types of companies, and companies can be classified through various ways. Okay, companies can be classified through different points. Companies can be classified on the basis of incorporation. Companies can be classified on the basis of liability of members. Company can be classified on the basis of nationality. Company can be classified on the basis of control. Company can be classified on the basis of membership. So there are different points of classification. Now on this point of classification, what are the various forms of companies that we find in economy? Let us see the name one by one. The first one is, on the basis of incorporation, we find chartered companies, statutory companies, and registered companies. On the basis of liability of members, we find companies limited by share, we find companies limited by guarantee, and companies with unlimited liability. On the basis of nationality, we find Indian companies, we find foreign companies, and we find multinational companies. On the basis of control, we find holding company and subsidiary company. On the basis of membership, we find private companies, we find public companies, and government companies. So this is the classification that we have seen here. Now in the upcoming videos, I will give you the detailed discussion on each and every type of these companies. Let us see the second form of company on the basis of liability. The second form of company is companies limited by guarantee. So in this company, the liability of all the members are limited to the amount which he has undertaken to contribute to the assets of the company in the case of winding up. If the company is going to close, if the company is going to own up, that is known as winding up. So what is the amount of liability of the member? So the amount of liability of the member is the amount that he has undertaken to contribute in case of winding up of the company. This amount, called guarantee, is mentioned in the memorandum of association. The amount of guarantee which the member is giving is mentioned in the memorandum of association. This company may or may not have share capital. If this kind of company is having share capital, in that situation, the member is liable to pay the unpaid amount on shares held by him in addition to the guarantee. In addition to the guarantee, he is also supposed to pay the amount of shares held by him. Next, this company is mainly associated, or this company is mainly formed for literature work. This company is mainly formed for artistic work. So this is the company which is known as company limited by guarantee. Okay students, now let us see the classification of companies on the basis of membership. On the basis of membership, companies can be classified as private company, public company, and government company. Now let us see what is a private company. A private company is a company with a minimum paid up capital of rupees 1 lakh or such capital which may be prescribed by its article of association. And this is a company which restricts the right of its members to transfer its shares. The member of this company cannot transfer his share to another person. Next one is, the maximum limit is prescribed on the number of members. So maximum limit of members is 200. More than 200 is not allowed in private company. Next one is, it prohibits any invitation to the public to subscribe in the shares of the company. Next, it restricts any invitation or acceptance of deposits from the public. And this kind of company should use the word private company after its name. And the minimum members required to get it registered is 2. So minimum 2 members are required to get a private company registered. So this is all about private company. Now let us see about the public company. Public company, the definition is very peculiar. At the first look, it will look very peculiar because it is written over here. You can see on the board. Public company is a company which is not a private company. Just see this point. Public company is a company which is not a private company. Means not a single points which are pertaining to private company will be included in public company. So it is just opposite of private company. Public company is a company which is not a private company. That means it is just the opposite of this. Public company is just the opposite of private company. So it has a minimum paid up capital of rupees 5 lakh. This company should have a minimum paid up capital of rupees 5 lakh, and it is a company. Public company is a private company. Company can also be a private company which is not a subsidiary of a non-private company. Public company can be also a private company, but it should not be a subsidiary of a non-private company. And there is no restriction on the maximum number of members. Minimum 7 members are required to form a public company. So this is all about a public company. Next one is government company. What is a government company? Government company is a company of which not less than 51% of the paid up share capital is held by state government or central government singly or jointly. So it is a company where not less than 51% of the shares are held by either state government or central government singly or jointly. So this is all about companies on the basis of membership. So there are 3 companies on the basis of membership: private company, public company, and the government company.